In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 15th ranked team in the land, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Notre Dame's offense will get the first swing of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're going to ride this running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Irish send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So North Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
And typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And they're going to be in a world of hurt if they don't get this thing going forward here on 2nd down from the 13. Looking for a man, it's Harrell. Using the quick game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. They go to the draw. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager. That's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Ball in the air, intercepted!
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Offense set on 1st down. On the run, it's Love. Got room at the 35. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Lofts one high and deep. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On second down, wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Fires to the middle. He's got it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on second and short. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And that is an all-too-familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, it's Carr. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Running it back, it's Hamilton. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man on the right. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. On target to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Here's the handoff. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. The Tar Heels get enough to move the chains. They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11. They're getting this guy lathered up. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On second down, looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass D. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It is perfect. A penalty marker is down. If this is on the defense, the offense is going to have a choice to make. Do you dare take the points off the board and go for the touchdown? And the Tar Heels are threatening on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UNC!
Can't start a game any better than that. Defense gets the stop, gives it back to the offense. You march down the field, you score. They are in a great rhythm now on both sides of the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Kentucky needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Lexington behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by 11 to South Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Carr. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Got him downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's...
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here and make something happen on this side of the football.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Irish send out the punt unit. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Encroachment, defense.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Pressure coming. Got his man downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He's looking to throw it. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The running back has it. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions, and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when we get to the half.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for room, it's Love. Still on his feet at the 45. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Might as well give it to him again. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, its Carr. Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab at the 10. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a first down in the red zone at the 11. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And first down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. So an 82-yard drive there, and they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. To the air on first down. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here.
Fires and picked off. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. Gets rid of it. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's recap that ranked-on-ranked matchup that has just gone final. Tennessee left little doubt. You know, this version of the Volunteers can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program that went 13-0 en route to a national title back in 1998. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Harrell. Throwing right. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
One thing I love about this linebacker, guys, he's really good against the run, but he's also nice in coverage, too. That time, a cover 2 look by the defense, so he's just playing in space. He's watching the quarterback's eyes. He's able to jump the route and come away with a turnover.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're already in field goal range, but Jesse, they want to be aggressive, but they can't take a negative play.
Well, the play caller's got to look up and down his sheet here to find a shot to the end zone, David. Be aggressive and see if you can get a touchdown late.
While knowing that I've got 3 in my back pocket. Don't force the ball into a bad situation, but we're definitely trying to get a touchdown.
Caught in the backfield, it's Bob. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Leaves it with the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. 2 quarters of both sides feeling each other out. And it's likely to come down to which offense can find a way to generate some big plays. Adjustments will be a part of it. Maybe it's time these typically conservative play callers open up the playbook. Nothing crazy, but a calculated risk here and there to try to gain an edge in what's been a stalemate. And with that, let's send it back to the guys there on Stadium Drive at Keenan Memorial.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Irish generating heat from the linebacker position. Mike Stonebreaker, Manti Te'o type play.
And when you can get linebackers that can get after the quarterback, that can be a force on 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down, get in the quarterback's face, make his life heck. Really nice job by the linebacker there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Tar Heels will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. He picks it up, still on his feet. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Pulls it in. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Gonna run it. It's locked. They bring him down, and he's gonna lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Wants to throw. It's Carr. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Irish! You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Number 17.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Trying to run it in. Dives into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
North Carolina, 21. Notre Dame, 18.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Back to throw, it's Harrell. Bought a little time, lets it go. He finds his man, and he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Finds the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Floats it out in space. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. From the gun. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels have pushed it inside the 20. They're going back to the ground. Got enough space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The lone back's got it. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Touchdown, UNC! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. NC State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field at will. They're up 14 over FIU. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Still from the pocket, fires over the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Dropping back, it's Carr. Fires to the wideout. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here come the Irish back on offense. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. It's a draw. Pickup of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback gets past the marker. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wide open downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pulled down after a gain of 5. It's at the 9-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a gap. It's Love. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal coming up. Pushes ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is third and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
And he made the extra point without problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Off-play action on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down, 10 yards to go. He's going to pass. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Love. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. Oh, look out. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off by going up top. 81 yards on the touchdown pass. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. To the air, it's Carr. Makes his connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the short completion brings up 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the defense loves being in this type of situation, right? You've got a big lead. It's in the 4th quarter. You know the opponent's going to be throwing the football, so you get your best pass rushers coming off the edge, using that speed, dipping and ripping, getting to the quarterback for another big play.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's got it. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Got it in the middle, it's Williams. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The give to the tailback. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They're bringing heat. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Love. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. 3rd down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the comeback is on. They got the score they needed. This isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished, but this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Florida State took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. Kind of felt like how that 2013 Seminoles team, led by Jameis Winston, Devontae Freeman, and Kelvin Benjamin, would just steamroll teams. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Devin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the lone running back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? To the air, it's Harrell. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.